Episode 2 of the Dallas Mavericks Realistic Rebuild. Here are the rotations for Game 2 versus the Brooklyn Nets. I took Richaun Holmes out and put in Olivier Maxence Prosper. All the center minutes are covered by Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, and Derek Lively. Lineups are pretty similar to the way they were in Game 1. Now let's get straight here into Game 2.
We welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Williams, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you?
Alright, jump ball here. Forgot to change the camera angle. There we go. We win the jump ball. Luka immediately gives the ball up to Kyrie. Kyrie dribbles to the left, passes over to Lively. Lively to Doncic. Doncic wide open for three, but misses that one. Claxton with the rebound. Passes it to Cam Thomas to bring it up court. Cam Thomas over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie being guarded by Luka. Out to Cam Thomas. Thomas back to Dinwiddie. Claxton coming to set a screen. Doncic fights around the screen. Shot clock at 5. Luka with the steal there. Running in transition now. Luka Doncic. Step back. Mid-range shot is good to go. Mavericks are first on the board. Dinwiddie going to bring the ball down court here for the Nets. Dinwiddie rocking the purple shoes. Passes over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges' first touch of the game. Bridges trying to get past Derek Jones Jr. Jones Jr. fouls him on the way up, trying to block the shot. Bridges' first free throw is good. Second free throw here is up. And that one is also good, tied 2-2. Now for this game, I figured Claxton and Ben Simmons are the centers. Lively is the best chance we have versus Claxton. Simmons is probably going to dominate us no matter what. 2K Simmons is different, as you know. So I figured give Richaun Holmes some rest. I don't really see what Richaun Holmes would add to this matchup. I want Olivier Maxence Prosper to get a chance on the wing. Luka puts up a contested three-pointer at the end of the shot clock and misses there. I want to give all 15, as I said in episode 1, I want to give all 15 men chances to fight in the rotation. It's going to be primarily Richaun Holmes, Olivier Maxence Prosper, and Markieff Morris, and probably Seth Curry, finding their way in and out of the 13-man at the beginning of the season. The other 11 are probably pretty safe, unless they find themselves out of the rotation, but at least to start the season, they're all pretty safe, from our starting 5 to Tim Hardaway Jr., Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, Jaden Hardy, Josh Green, and I'm missing someone. Luka passes to Grant Williams. Williams misses the layup there. Now, for those of you who missed Game 1, I would recommend going back and watching it. Kyrie Irving set the record for most threes by a Maverick in a game, and he also set the record for most points in a single game by a Maverick. He was absolutely killer. Hands off to Cam Thomas here. Cam Thomas with the layup is no good. Claxton with the offensive rebound. Passes it back to Cam Thomas. Thomas over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie back to Thomas. Thomas here at the top of the key. Passes it back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie makes that contested three-pointer. 5-2 lead for Brooklyn now. This is a game where I'm expecting the Mavericks to win. We should be Brooklyn. Doncic with the ball here. Screen set by Lively. Doncic going downhill, pass to Lively. Lively gets blocked by Claxton. Dallas put up the first points of the game, but have not scored since. Nice screen there by Claxton, but Dinwiddie misses the three. Luka bringing the ball down court here versus his former teammate Spencer Dinwiddie. And Kyrie Irving hits the mid-range shot off the Luka assist. Dinwiddie with the ball now, bringing it down court. Guarded by Luka Doncic. Pass over to Bridges, who has a lot of space from three, and he hits that one. Derrick Jones Jr. was lost on that play. Irving bringing it down court this time for the Mavericks. Kyrie dribbles left. Passes over to Grant Williams. Williams over to Luka. Screen set by Grant. Luka passes to Grant, and Grant gets fouled on the way up by Cam Johnson. Grant Williams' first free throw is good. And the second free throw here is no good. Claxton grabs the rebound. Cam Thomas pulls up from the top of the key. That's just a long two-pointer, but he makes it. Mavericks struggling on offense here to start the game. Kyrie passes over to Lively. Lively passes to Luka. Lively setting the screen here for Luka. Luka pass to Lively, and Lively lays it up, and that one's good. Back to a three-point game, 7-10. Dinwiddie going to bring the ball down court here for the Nets. Dinwiddie passes down to Claxton. Claxton with the ball, passes over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges now in the post, passes it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie passes it to Cam Thomas. Thomas takes the shot over Kyrie and makes that one. 12-7 game now. I'm really curious to see how Olivier Maxence-Prosper will do in his debut. Kyrie pulls up a three. Misses that one, though. I'm really curious to see how Olivier Maxence-Prosper does. His defense and his ability to hit open threes will be big pieces of dictating whether he gets minutes or not. Reach and foul from Derek Lively there. And if Maxence-Prosper isn't coming along nicely in the NBA, I will send him down to the G League to get some reps. Pass over to Cam Johnson here at the top of the key. Cam Johnson passes it to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas shoots it over Kyrie, but misses this time. Luka with the rebound. Cam Thomas already taken 6 shots in the first 5.5 minutes. Kyrie pulls from 3 and hits that one. Got the defender on his back and had a wide open look from 3. 2-point game now. This should be just a taking care of business game like the San Antonio game was. Brooklyn's a better team than San Antonio on paper. Like, Brooklyn might be fighting for a play-in, maybe even a playoff spot. Nice job playing the passing lanes. Derrick Jones Jr. gets the steal. Luka step back, and that shot is no good. Had 2 defenders on him. Don't know why he took that shot. Luka shooting 1 for 5 in this game. His shooting struggles are continuing from game 1. Pass down to Mikal Bridges. They're doubling Bridges in the post, leaving Cam Thomas wide open. Thomas misses that one after the rotation from Derek Lively. Lively might have gotten a contest on that shot. Kyrie pulled the 3 in transition, but misses it. Claxton with the rebound. Cam Thomas with the ball now. Hands it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Kyrie. Kyrie passes over to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And passes it off of Lively's back. That's going to count as a steal for Derek Lively. That's 3 quick steals for the Mavericks. Derrick Jones Jr. with the ball top of the key. Passes over to Grant Williams. Williams passes it to Doncic to the post. Doncic goes up, hits the layup, and gets fouled by Cam Thomas. If he makes this free throw, that'll be a 1-point lead for Dallas. And first substitutions coming here as Derek Lively's off the floor, and in comes Dwight Powell. Doncic's free throw is up, and he hits that one. 13-12 Dallas lead. First time they've led since they led 2-0. Dinwiddie with the ball here for Brooklyn, and Brooklyn calls it their first time out of the game. Claxton inbounding the ball here. He will inbound it to Mikal Bridges. Bridges slings it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Luka. And foul, illegal screen for Nicholas Claxton. Five minutes left here in the first quarter. Kyrie Irving bringing the ball down court, guarded by Cam Thomas. Passes over to Grant Williams. Williams being guarded by Ben Simmons. Simmons and Claxton both on the floor together, so that's going to be interesting for their spacing. Luka, wide open look from three. He hits that one. 16-12 lead now. Dinwiddie bringing the ball down court for Brooklyn. Guarded by Luka. Screen set here by Cam Johnson. And Derrick Jones Jr., nice defense there. Grabs the rebound. We are getting out-rebounded 10-6 right now. Luka with the ball, guarded by Cam Johnson. Goes up and gets fouled on the way up. That's already 2 quick fouls for Cam Johnson on the game. Luka first free throw is up and good. Cam Johnson will now head off the court, and in will come Lonnie Walker. Doncic's second free throw is up, and that one is also good. 18-12, 6-point lead now. Mavericks have been on a hell of a run here. Brought themselves back into the lead. Pass over to Cam Thomas, and Cam Thomas gets fouled on the three. Derrick Jones Jr. with his second foul of the game. Derrick Jones got aggressive going for blocks twice, and both times ended up in fouls. If he would have blocked that three, that would have been tremendous. Thomas's second free throw is good too. Can he go 3 for 3 from the line? He does go 3 for 3 from the line. Now it's a 3-point game. Luka with the ball here. Luka dribbles to the right. Passes over to Dwight Powell. Powell passes over to Kyrie with a wide open look from 3, but Kyrie misses that one. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie passes down to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons with his first touch of the game, guarded by Grant Williams. Passes over to Dinwiddie. Pick and roll leads to an easy dunk from Nicholas Claxton. 1-point game now. 17-18. Doncic bringing the ball down court here. Luka goes right and pulls up from mid-range after he gets by Dinwiddie, but misses the shot. Simmons with the rebound. Passes over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie dribbling right, dribbling left, passes over to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas guarded by Derrick Jones Jr. And Derrick Jones Jr. goes for the steal, comes up with it in transition, goes up with the layup and hits that one. That's 9 points off turnovers for the Mavericks already compared to 0 for the Nets. I believe that's 4 quick steals for the Mavericks now. Claxton with the ball now guarded by Dwight Powell. Claxton hands it off to Cam Thomas, and that ball gets poked free but does not result in the steal this time, and Cam Thomas hits the short jump shot over Grant Williams. Luka bringing the ball down court now for the Mavericks. And Mavericks will call a timeout here. Changes for the Mavericks here. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s in, Maxi Kleba's in, and Jaden Hardy is in. So it's Luka plus the bench here. Luka, step back, three-pointer is no good. Royce O'Neal with the rebound. And alley-oop attempt is no good. That'll be a steal for Maxi Kleba. Jaden Hardy bringing the ball down court now. Hardy gets blocked by Claxton. That was just awful IQ there. Doncic pulls for 3, and he hits that one. 4-point lead now. Luka with another 3-pointer. Less than 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 23-19 lead for Dallas. Driving layup is good for Lonnie Walker. Tough layup there. Luka Doncic dribbling the ball up court here. Doncic just pulls a 3 right in Dinwiddie's face and drains that one. That was a heat check shot if ever. 16 early points here for Luka. Lonnie Walker with the ball here, guarded by Kyrie. Lonnie steps back, isoing here. Some off-ball movement happening now. Screen set by Claxton. And Lonnie takes the moving 3, misses that one. Rebound from Maxi Kleber. Kleber's going to bring the ball down court himself. Passes it now to Tim Hardaway Jr., who passes it to Luka. Luka off the Dwight Powell screen, misses that 3-pointer. Claxton with the rebound. Passes down to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie over to Ben Simmons in the corner. Simmons taking his first shot attempt of the game. No good. Good contest from Maxi Kleber. Doncic with the rebound. Luka now passes over to Dwight Powell, who passes over to Tim Hardaway Jr. THJ passes Doncic in the corner. Doncic pulls for 3, but misses that one. Gets knocked down by Ben Simmons. No foul call. Royce O'Neal with the ball now, passing it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie being guarded by Maxi Kleber. Pass over to Lonnie Walker. Walker gets wide open off the screen, and he hits that 3. 24-26. Now only a 2-point lead for Dallas. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Luka with the ball here. Luka dribbling down the clock. No movement happening off ball. No movement happening on ball either. There we go. Now there's off ball movement. For Luka ISO. And Luka layup. He gets past Dinwiddie. Makes the layup. 4-point lead now. 28-24. The clock will tick down. Passes over to Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal drains the 3 with 0.2 seconds left in the quarter. 1-point lead going into the second quarter. 28-27. Hell of a 3 from Royce O'Neal. Start of the second quarter here. Former Maverick Dorian Finney-Smith inbounding it to Ben Simmons. Simmons being guarded by Dwight Powell. They switch Tim Hardaway Jr. onto him. Hardaway, they pass it over to Brooklyn Bridges in the corner. Misses the shot. Maxi Kleber with the rebound, bringing it down court himself. Passes over to Luka, who pulls the 3-pointer in former teammate Dorian Finney-Smith's face and drains it. 18 points in the first quarter. 3 quick points here in the second. Lonnie Walker passes it to Ben Simmons. Passes to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the layup is good. Luka going to bring the ball down court here. Guarded by... not sure who. For his other former teammate, Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. passing it to Ben Simmons in transition, and Simmons blows the layup. Rebound for Luka. Luka Doncic. Ball at the top of the key. They're running 5 out here. Pass over to Kyrie. Bree hands it off to Luka. Luka in the post. They're double Luka. Luka slings it over to Hardaway Jr., who passes it over to Kleber. Kleber, open look from 3, and he hits his open 3. That is what they look for from Maxi. 4-5 combo, switchable big, mobile enough to get out on the perimeter, and hit his open 3s. Dennis Smith passes it to Ben Simmons. Simmons passes it over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges alley-oop to Simmons, but Simmons is not able to handle the ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looking terrible here in the game. Mass subs now. Jaden Hardy, Grant Williams, Derek Lively join Tim Hardaway Jr. and Kyrie on the court. Luka sitting for the first time. Pass into Kyrie. Kyrie passes it over to Lively. Derek Lively hands it off to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie pulls the 3, and he misses, but Derek Lively flies in with a vicious putback dunk there. 7-point lead for Dallas. Dennis Smith Jr. guarded by Kyrie Irving here. Passes over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges passes to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith to Dennis Smith Jr. He makes the layup through Kyrie Irving. Tim Hardaway Jr. going to bring the ball down court this time. Hardaway passes over to Ree. Ree, wide open three. He hits that one. Kyrie Irving has looked amazing from three here in the first game and little into the second quarter here of game 2. Lonnie Walker with the ball. Gets poked free by Kyrie. Lonnie is able to recover it. Passes over to Mikal Bridges before going backcourt. Passes over to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith over to Simmons. Simmons here in the corner. Simmons goes for the layup and misses that one. Rebound by Bridges. Passes out to Finney-Smith, who passes it over to Lonnie Walker. Ben Simmons setting the screen here. Passes over to Simmons. Simmons misses another layup, and Grant Williams grabs the rebound. Dennis Smith Jr. guarding Kyrie Irving here. Screen set by Derek Lively. Close jump shot is good. 10-point lead now for Dallas. That's 10 points for Kyrie on the game now. Lonnie Walker with the ball here for Brooklyn. Being guarded by Jaden Hardy, I believe. Pass over to Simmons. Simmons passes it to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith to Bridges in the post. They double off Lonnie Walker, who hits the wide open three. I don't know why they wouldn't double off of Ben Simmons there. Hardy with the ball now. Jaden Hardy passes it over to Kyrie. Kyrie, mid-range jump shot is no good. Dorian Finney-Smith with the rebound. Passes it down to Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. will set up the offense in the half court here. Passes over to Ben Simmons at the elbow. And pass over to Dennis Smith Jr. in the corner. He misses that one. Rebound for Derek Lively. Lively passes it to Kyrie. Kyrie spins, pulls the mid-range jump shot, and hits that one. Didn't really create much space on it, but he hits it nonetheless. 12 points for him now. Lonnie Walker with the ball here. Lonnie Walker passes it to Dorian Finney-Smith. Back to Dennis Smith Jr. I think I called him Lonnie Walker by accident earlier. And Tim Hardaway Jr. steals the ball, plays the passing lanes, and he goes for the layup and gets fouled by Dorian Finney-Smith. Mavericks really racking up the steals in this game. Not something I expect from them, but it's wonderful to see. Tim Hardaway Jr. first free throw is up, and that one is good. Substitutions happening now. Ben Simmons is off the court. Claxton's on. Cameron Johnson's on. And Cameron Thomas is on. Second free throw here for Tim Hardaway Jr. is no good. Claxton with the rebound. Passes it to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas passes over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Passes over to Cam Thomas, guarded by Kyrie. Screen set by Claxton. Claxton gets blocked by Derek Lively, grabs it though, and puts it back up. Makes the shot. Nobody was able to scramble to that blocked shot fast enough. Claxton's able to recover it. Tim Hardaway Jr. with the ball now. And he passes it to Kyrie. Kyrie misses that three-pointer. Rebound by Claxton. Cam Thomas passes it to Bridges. Bridges open three in transition. He hits that one. 5-point game now. Kyrie Irving bringing the ball up court. Kyrie guarded by Cam Thomas. Kyrie ISO gets by him. Goes for the layup. Misses the layup, but gets fouled on the way up. That's 2 fouls now on Cam Thomas. First free throw is up. And that one is good, as you can see on the season. 89% from the free throw line, averaging 67 points per game after one game. Second free throw is up and also good. 7-point lead now. Cam Thomas with the ball here, guarded by Kyrie. Screen set here, Cam Johnson with the ball. Johnson misses that three. Claxton with the offensive rebound and the putback layup. Claxton has been really crashing the offensive glass in the game. Don't know how many offensive rebounds that is for him, but that's at least 2 or 3 now. Kyrie with the ball. Kyrie with a nice circus layup around Cam Johnson, who came in with the help, trying to block the shot. Lonnie Walker going to bring the ball down court here for the Nets. Lonnie Walker passes it over to Mikal Bridges. Back to Lonnie Walker. Walker passes to Claxton. Claxton misses the layup. Rebound for Derek Lively. Irving passes over to Hardy. Hardy passes over to Irving. Screen set here. Kyrie with the lane. Close jump shot is up, and that one is good. Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic have not disappointed in scoring the ball. Luka is on the sideline to check back in, and so is Ben Simmons, surprisingly. Cam Thomas with the ball here. And offensive 3-second violation. Spencer Dinwiddie coming in. And Ben Simmons coming in. Mikal Bridges is coming off the floor. And for the Mavericks, it's Kyrie, Seth Curry, Derek Jones Jr., Olivier Prosper, and Maxi Kleber on the floor now. Running their quote-unquote small ball lineup with Maxi Kleber at center. Stretching the floor. Pick and roll here. Kyrie not creating any space off of the screen. Trying to get past Spencer Dinwiddie. Close jump shot at the elbow is no good. Rebound for Ben Simmons. Simmons passes down to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas being guarded by Seth Curry. Seth Curry definitely not known for his defense. Passes over to Dinwiddie being guarded by Kyrie. Passes back to Cam Thomas. Thomas has room for 3 and he hits that one. Seth Curry showing, yeah, he's not known for his defense. Seth Curry going to bring the ball up court now. Screen set here by Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. No, wrong team. Derek Jones Jr. and he hits the side of the backboard. Simmons bringing the ball up court now for Brooklyn. Simmons with a nice layup in transition there. His first basket of the game, I believe. Seth Curry going to try to initiate the offense here for the Mavericks again. Guarded by Cam Thomas. Passes back to Maxi Kleber. Kleber hands it to Kyrie. Kyrie gets past Dinwiddie and hits the close jump shot. 6-point lead now. That's 20 points on the game now for Kyrie. Dinwiddie with the ball passes over to Claxton. Claxton dribbling the ball, hands it off to Cam Johnson. Johnson passes over to Simmons. Simmons back to Johnson. Simmons sets the screen here for Cam Thomas. Seth Curry closes out, but it doesn't do anything. Cam Thomas with another 3-pointer. Seth Curry bringing the ball up court. It's performances like these that are going to make Seth Curry lose his minutes. Kyrie Irving with the 3-pointer. That one is good. I don't expect much from Seth Curry on defense, but if his offense can't outweigh his defense, then it's not worth having him in. I don't know why the Mavericks didn't sub in last dead ball. Claxton with the screen here on Kyrie. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Out to Thomas. Thomas trying to get past Seth Curry. Thomas with the layup, and that one is good. Cam Thomas alone has gone on a great run here versus Seth Curry. Kyrie passes it down to Maxi Kleber. Kleber back to Kyrie. Kyrie mid-range jump shot is good to go. Kyrie. That was a heat check shot right in Dinwiddie's face. Cam Thomas bringing the ball down court. They're feeding the hot hand. They're feeding the weak matchup on defense. Seth Curry pokes the ball free this time at least. Who's going to come over? No one. Cam Johnson with a mid-range jump shot is easy money there. Derek Jones Jr. was way off of him there. Kyrie Irving going to bring the ball down court here. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the half, and Mavericks will call timeout. Luka Doncic now coming in for Kyrie. Olivier Prosper's in the game now for... Oh, that ball gets stolen. That's a steal for Cam Thomas now on Seth Curry. Pass over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie back to Cam Thomas. Thomas, step back. Close shot is good. Seth Curry might have just played himself out of the rotation for a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to see what the next matchup is. We might need his scoring off the bench, but he so far has not even been providing that. They're doubling Luka. Luka slings it over to Prosper. Prosper gets fouled on the three-point attempt and hits the shot. Third foul on Cam Thomas. A 4-point play opportunity here for Olivier Maxence Prosper. Prosper's free throw is up, and he misses the free throw. Almost had a 4-point play. 7 for 10 from the free throw line is the team now. Pass over to Cam Thomas. Thomas drives. Derrick Jones Jr. with the help defense is able to deter the shot. Good enough for the miss. Seth Curry with the ball now. Seth goes for the close jump shot. Misses the layup, but gets fouled by Dinwiddie. He will head to the free throw line now. Seth Curry's first free throw is up and good. Seth Curry, usually a pretty sure thing from the free throw line. One of the best free throw shooters of all time, statistically, I believe. Second free throw is also good. 7-point lead now for Dallas. Minute 13 left in the half. Pass into Cam Thomas. Thomas with the ball, spins. He's isoing here. Seth Curry doing his best to stick with him. Pass over to Bridges. Bridges over to Cam Johnson. Johnson passes over to Cam Thomas. Thomas for 3. Misses this time. And Luka Doncic with the rebound. That's 6 boards on the game for Luka already. Step back, pass to Curry in the corner. Curry drives and hits the close jump shot. That's the kind of offense I expect from Seth Curry off the bench. Dinwiddie bringing the ball down floor now. Dinwiddie dribbles left, passes over to Cam Johnson. Johnson being guarded by Olivier Maxence Prosper. Hands it to Cam Thomas, guarded by Seth Curry. Cam Thomas misses that layup. Luka with another rebound. Already getting close to a double-double here in the first half. Passes over to Prosper. Prosper hands it to Curry. Curry with the ball here. Kleba setting screen. Passes it to Derrick Jones Jr. for 3. And Jones hits the three-pointer. 12-point lead now for Dallas. And Cam Thomas will just chuck up the three-quarter court shot there and misses it. 67-55 at halftime. Dallas lead.
Courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
To come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And fellas, when you're enjoying an NBA game here on 2K Sports, what really puts it over the top?
It's a tough one, Ernie, but I have to say not button mashing through the cutscenes.
What is not button mashing through? Right? What does that even mean?
Kenny, you don't know because you do it all the time. It's when you keep hitting that button to skip all the in-between stuff and get back to playing. Next time you're playing, don't do it. Slow down. Savor all that hard work put in by our fine 2K crew. And they're paying me to say that. Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Dallas Mavericks.
Very comfortable at the offensive end. Nice, easy flow. And they look like they're enjoying themselves out there, Shaq.
See, defensively, you can't allow that. You can't turn them over if you're playing soft.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Dinwiddie bringing the ball on court here to start the second half. If I read the graphic in the halftime show right, I think that said 6 steals as a team. Bridges, easy layup there. Luka bringing the ball down court. It's Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, Grant Williams, and Derek Lively on the floor as Luka gets fouled by Nick Claxton. Claxton's second foul of the game. Luka's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw here is up and also good. Back to a 12-point lead. Cam Thomas bringing the ball down court here. No longer guarded by Seth Curry. Now has Kyrie Irving on him. A bit better defensively. He's still deciding to ISO against him. Passes over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Cam Johnson. Johnson back to Thomas. They double Thomas. Johnson. Luka, good rotation there from Luka Doncic. Causes the miss from Cam Johnson. Cam Thomas with already 19 points in the game. Passes over to Green. Green back to Doncic. Screen set here by Derek Lively. Luka, 3. Top of the key is no good. Claxton with the rebound. Passes down to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Luka. And Luka fouls him on the way up. That is Luka's first foul of the game. Dinwiddie's first free throw is good. Second free throw is up and also good. Luka going to bring the ball down court here, guarded by Spencer Dinwiddie, former teammates. Lively sets the screen. Luka pulls from the top of the key and misses again. Cam Johnson with the rebound this time, hands it off to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie and Doncic, 2 bigger guards. Dinwiddie at 6'5", Doncic at 6'7", I believe. And bounces it over to Cam Thomas in the corner. Screen set here by Bridges. Thomas with the close jump shot is good. Was able to create enough space from Kyrie to hit that one. Up to over 20 points now for Cam Thomas. Luka with the ball here. Pulls the 3 next to Dinwiddie, but it goes in and out. Claxton with the rebound. Doncic, 23 points on the game. Only shooting 7 for 19, though. And Josh Green not able to deter that one. Mikal Bridges with the easy layup. Luka has been shooting pretty inefficiently to start this season. He drives to the basket. That one gets poked free, but Kyrie is able to grab the loose ball and hit the layup. That's 27 points on the game for Kyrie. Kyrie not on pace to score 67 like he did in the opening game. And big block there from Derek Lively, but he blocks it right into Claxton's hands. Dinwiddie with the close jump shot misses. That's another rebound for Luka. That's 8 rebounds for Luka on the game now. Passes over to Kyrie. Pulls the 3, and he hits that one right in Cam Thomas's face. I believe, is that 30 points now for Kyrie? I already forgot if I said 27 last time. I think I did. 30 points for Kyrie in the game. Cam Thomas with the ball now. Trying to get by Kyrie. And he goes for the jump shot and hits it. Cam Thomas is just a walking bucket. Luka with the ball now. Luka passes it to Kyrie. Kyrie hands off to Luka. Luka drives and hits the layup through Dinwiddie. 11-point lead now for Dallas. Dinwiddie going to bring the ball up court here for Brooklyn. Guarded by Luka. Passes over to Cam Thomas. They double off Nick Claxton smartly. And now they rotate, but leave Mikal Bridges wide open in the corner for three, and he hits that one. Dallas deciding to swarm Cam Thomas when he touches the ball now. And Mavericks calling a timeout, maybe changing their defensive strategy after that three. They did a good job with the initial doubling off of Claxton, but they weren't able to rotate over to Mikal Bridges, arguably the best player on the Nets. Actually, I don't even know if it's arguable. He probably just flat out is the best player on the Nets. Grant Williams inbounding the ball here. And he inbounds it to Luka. Luka gives it over to Kyrie, who hands it back to Luka. Luka goes up and hits a tough layup. Back to a 10-point lead here for Dallas. 27 points on the game now for Luka. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball here for Brooklyn. Guarded by Luka. Luka passes over to Cam Thomas, who passes over to Claxton. Hands it back to Cam Thomas. Thomas with the layup is no good. Rebound for Luka. That's number 9. 1 rebound away from a double-double. I think he's still sitting at 4 assists on the game. Could be at 5 now. Passes over to Kyrie. Kyrie pulls the three-pointer, and that one misses. Claxton with the rebound. Passes it down to Cam Thomas. Thomas not pushing the pace in transition. They double him. Cam Johnson with the ball now. They didn't find wide-open Dinwiddie there. Pass to Claxton, top of the key. Passes over to Cam Thomas. And Thomas misses the layup, but gets fouled by Kyrie on the way up. And his first free throw misses. I think that's the first missed free throw for the Nets on the game. Second free throw is good, though. Back to a single-digit game. Kyrie Irving with the ball here. Guarded by Cam Thomas. Kyrie passes it over to Luka. Luka tries to get past Dinwiddie, and he gets fouled by Dinwiddie. Second foul on Dinwiddie. Luka heading back to the line. Luka's first free throw is up. That one is good. Back to a double-digit lead. Second free throw is up, and that one is also good. 11 three-pointers on the game so far for the Mavericks. And they immediately tries to throw it down to Nick Claxton, but the pass gets intercepted by Lively. That is, I believe, steal number 7 as a team for Dallas. Passes it over to Kyrie. Kyrie over to Luka. Back to Kyrie. Kyrie driving past Cam Thomas, hits the layup. Luka with the ball, guarding on ball here versus Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie pulls the three-pointer. That one misses. Claxton with the offensive rebound. And his layup is good. Kyrie going to bring the ball down court here for Dallas. Guarded by Cam Thomas. Kyrie driving, going for the layup, and that one is good. Kyrie Irving just on fire this game. 34 points on the game. Dinwiddie passing over to Claxton. Claxton hands it to Mikal Bridges. Passes over to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson passing it back to Claxton with the mismatch. Claxton pushes Josh Green. Green recovers for a good contest, but Claxton is just too big for that. Makes the layup. And Mavericks will call a timeout here. Kyrie, Derek Jones Jr., Dwight Powell. Who are the other two in the game? Got Maxi Kleba, Derek Jones Jr., Kyrie, and I think that's Dante Exum, the last man on the court. Inbounds it to Dwight Powell. Powell passes to DJJ. DJJ quickly over to Kyrie. Kyrie being guarded by Dinwiddie. Kyrie pump fake, passes over to Derek Jones. Derek Jones passes over to Exum. Screen set here by Dwight Powell. They double off of Derek Jones Jr. Derek Jones Jr. in the corner, misses that one. Derek Jones Jr., not the best three-point shooter in the world. He is someone who will get open looks like that when they decide to send help. Exum contests, and good contest there on Dinwiddie, causing the miss. Dwight Powell with the rebound, passing it over to Kyrie. Kyrie trying to push the pace, gets stopped. Exum passes over to Kyrie. Kyrie hits that open three-pointer. 14-point lead now for Dallas. Cam Thomas with the ball here, guarded by Dante Exum. Exum, a much better defender than the likes of Seth Curry, and gets fouled by Dwight. Well, foul called on Dante Exum there. I thought it was on Dwight Powell on the layup. Exum, one of the better defending guards on the Mavericks. It's him and Josh Green who are the main guard defenders, point of attack defenders. Whereas Thomas has been used to Seth Curry, Kyrie Irving, and Jaden Hardy guarding him. Kyrie Irving bringing the ball down court here. Kyrie passes it to a wide open Dante Exum. Exum hits the three-pointer. That is a 15-point lead now for Dallas. Exum is another person who it's very important that he hit his open threes. He's not known as the best three-point shooter. He wasn't a great three-point shooter in his prior years in the NBA. Alley-oop to Cam Johnson there. Beautiful pass by Spencer Dinwiddie. Exum did improve his three-ball over in Europe, playing in the EuroLeague. But he still has question marks over it. Few question mark three-point shooters here with Kyrie Irving. Nice wide open layup there. With Dwight Powell, Derek Jones Jr., and Dante Exum on the court, those are three questionable three-point shooters. Three shooters who can make their threes, but big question marks next to them. Exum guarding Cam Thomas here. They send the help. They cause the miss. Dante Exum with the rebound. Exum with the ball. Exum driving. Trying to get to the hoop. Layup is good over Cam Thomas. Dinwiddie going to bring the ball down court here. Passing it over to Ben Simmons. Simmons being guarded by Maxi Kleber. Simmons passes it to Claxton. Claxton over to Dinwiddie. And foul called, illegal screen by Cam Johnson. And with that, Dorian Finney-Smith's coming in. It's Dinwiddie, Lonnie Walker, Dariq Whitehead, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Ben Simmons on the court now for Brooklyn. Dariq Whitehead, I think this is the first time he's touching the floor tonight. Exum with the ball here, driving. Kicks to Dwight Powell. Powell out to Derek Jones Jr. Screen set here by Dwight Powell. Jones, it turns the ball over, pretty much hands it right to Ben Simmons, trying to get the ball to Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith wide open under the hoop in transition. Dante Exum going to bring the ball down court this time. Exum dribbles right, goes for the layup, and misses that one. Rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons passing it down to Lonnie Walker. Walker guarded by Exum. Pass over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie being guarded by Kyrie Irving. Screen set here by Dorian Finney-Smith. He rejects the screen, goes right, passes over to Lonnie Walker. Walker goes up with it and misses the layup, but Ben Simmons with the offensive rebound kicks out to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith with the screen. Pass over to Dorian Finney-Smith, wide open for three, and he hits that one. Down to a 12-point lead now for Dallas. Less than 2 minutes remain here in the third quarter. Exum bringing the ball down court again. Exum passing it to Kleber. Screen set by Derek Jones Jr. Pass over to Dwight Powell. Powell over to Kyrie. Reed driving to the hoop. Step back. Close shot is good. Kyrie Irving, 41 points on the game. An emphatic follow-up to his record-setting 67-point game with 41 here, with still the entire fourth quarter to go. Dinwiddie hits that mid-range jump shot over Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell did not step up on that enough. Exum bringing the ball down court. They're putting a lot of faith in Exum. Exum tries to alley-oop to Derek Jones. It gets swatted away, but Jones is able to recover it and hit the layup. 7 points on the game now for Derek Jones Jr. Kyrie Irving and Derek Jones Jr. pokes the ball free from Dinwiddie, but Dinwiddie recovers it. Kyrie is not able to defend that drive well, and Spencer Dinwiddie hits the layup. Both teams shooting 50% from the field. 21 for 42 and 24 for 44 is over 50%. Pass over to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie steps back, drives again, and goes for the close jump shot and hits that one. 100-86 now with 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie passing it over to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker passing it down to Derek Whitehead. Whitehead guarded by Kyrie. Whitehead goes for the layup, and that one misses. Ben Simmons with the offensive rebound and the big slam. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kyrie going to bring it down court. Probably going to be the last possession of the quarter. Kyrie dribbling the ball here. 10 seconds left. Now there's movement. Kyrie isoing at the top of the key. Kyrie drives, gets the ball poked loose by Simmons. That one is out on them. Mikal Bridges is going to come back on the court for the last 2.6 seconds to play some defense, probably. They take Derek Whitehead off the court for him. Kleba inbounding the ball. Inbounds at the Derek Jones Jr. Mid-range jump shot is no good. 100-88 going into the fourth quarter. 12-point lead for Dallas.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebound, but help and talk to each other on defense. Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason.
Did not understand a word Jason Kidd said there. Maxi Kleba inbounds at Derek Jones Jr. actually bringing the ball down court. As we have Luka Doncic, Exum, Derek Jones Jr., Maxi Kleba, and Dwight Powell on the floor. Hands it over to Luka. Luka, good look from three, and he drains that one. Quick three-pointer for the Mavericks. Passing it into Spencer Dinwiddie here. Dinwiddie guarded by Luka. And that's a foul. Off-screen, set out of bounds for Mikal Bridges. Dwight Powell inbounds at the Dante Exum. Exum guarded by Bridges. Exum passes over to Kleba. Kleba gets it down to Luka in the post. Luka with the layup is good. 105-88 now. 34 points on the game for Luka. Kyrie has, I believe, still 41. And Brooklyn calls timeout here. The big two of the Mavericks have to shoulder a huge offensive load. We'll be curious to see how that affects them going further into the season. But at least here early on, Kyrie and Luka have been able to handle it really well. Finney Smith inbounding the ball here. And he will pass it into Lonnie Walker. Walker passes over to Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. guarded by Luka. Screen set by Dorian. And that ball gets stolen. I think that steal was for Derek Jones Jr. Jones driving. Gets fouled on the way up. Does not make the shot. First foul on Dennis Smith Jr. Derek Jones Jr. heading to the free throw line. Free throw is up. And that one is good. Second free throw here from Derek is up, and that one is also good. 19-point lead now for Dallas. Dennis Smith Jr. bringing the ball down court against his former teammate Luka Doncic. Dennis Smith passes over to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker, screen set here by Mikal Bridges. Good screen set, and hits the three-pointer at the top of the key. Doncic going to bring the ball down court here for Dallas. Doncic step back. Trying to ISO here. Goes to the basket and gets blocked by Ben Simmons. Powell grabs it and gets blocked by Simmons also. That's 2 blocks in 1 possession for Ben Simmons. Still Mavericks ball, 11 left on the shot clock. Simmons was looking real bad earlier in the game, but his defense is looking real good this stint. Inbound to Dwight Powell in the corner. Powell slings it all the way over to Exum. Screen set here by Derek Jones. Good screen here by Derek Jones. And Jones with a nice baseline dunk there off the pick and roll. Simmons going to bring the ball down court for Brooklyn. Guarded by Dwight Powell. Slings it over to Lonnie Walker, who was wide open for three, but misses the open three. Luka with the rebound. Luka dribbles to the left, passes to Exum. Exum with the ball here. Luka with the off-ball screens for him. Driving to the basket, goes for the layup and misses, but Dwight Powell grabs the offensive rebound and gets the putback layup. 20-point lead now for Dallas. Dennis Smith Jr. with the ball for Brooklyn. Smith passes it over to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker down to Mikal Bridges. Bridges posting up Derrick Jones. Misses the layup. Good job staying strong for Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones plays bigger than he is. Luka step back. Three-pointer is no good. Simmons with the rebound. Simmons bringing the ball down court. Guarded by Derrick Jones Jr. this time. Passes over to Dennis Smith Jr. Guarded by Dwight Powell. Misses the three-pointer. Luka with another rebound. Luka passes down to Exum. Exum passes down to Dwight Powell. Powell with the big slam. 113-91 lead for Dallas now. Dennis Smith Jr. bringing the ball down court for Brooklyn. Less than 9 minutes remain. Alley-oop to Mikal Bridges. Not the best alley-oop pass. Mikal Bridges was able to catch it and lay it in. 21 points now for Mikal Bridges. Derrick Jones Jr. bringing the ball down court for Dallas. Jones passing it down to Dwight Powell, and that is a reach-in foul on Ben Simmons, his first foul of the game. And with that, substitutions coming in. Brooklyn now has Mikal Bridges, Lonnie Walker, Dorian Finney-Smith, Ben Simmons, and Nick Claxton, while the Mavericks have their finishing lineup: Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Tim Hardaway Jr., Grant Williams, and Derek Lively. Grant Williams inbounding the ball here. Inbounds it to Lively. Lively passes it back to Grant Williams. Williams passes it to Tim Hardaway Jr. out to Kyrie. Kyrie pulls the three-pointer, and that one misses. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Passes it to Dorian Finney-Smith in transition. Finney-Smith back to Simmons. Simmons hits the layup and gets fouled by Grant Williams on the way up. And one opportunity, but Ben Simmons notorious for missing free throws. His free throw is up, and it does miss. Lively with the rebound, passing it to Grant Williams. Grant passes it back to Luka. Luka with the ball here. Luka passes down to Kyrie in the paint. Kyrie dribbles out and gets blocked by Lonnie Walker. Good block there. Good defense from Lonnie Walker. Lonnie steps back, hands it to Claxton. Claxton guarded by Kyrie. They send the double. And they were smart enough to double off of Ben Simmons, but both men were just too small there. Claxton able to get the layup. Lively inbounding it to Luka Doncic. Doncic passes it back to Lively. Lively to Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. Luka's down in the post. He does pass it down to Luka in the post. They double him. Tim Hardaway Jr. wide open three-pointer is good. 19-point lead for Dallas again. 6th assist for Luka Doncic. Claxton with the ball here. Ooh, causes him to pick up his dribble, and that is a foul, illegal screen by Lonnie Walker. And with that, Cam Thomas is coming into the game now. And so is Spencer Dinwiddie. Dorian Finney-Smith and Lonnie Walker are off the court now. And I believe this will be the finishing lineup probably for Brooklyn. Oh, Simmons is off the court. Kyrie in the corner. Guarded by Cam Thomas. Mid-range jump shot is good. 21-point lead now for Dallas. Inbounding it to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie bringing the ball up court, guarded by Luka. Off-ball screens here for Cam Thomas. Kyrie does a good job sticking with him. Claxton setting the screen now. Creating some space, and just bad defense there from Lively lets Claxton have a wide open look. He got too committed to Cam Thomas there, could not recover, and didn't even make an attempt to recover to Claxton. Luka pulls the three-pointer, but that one misses. Cam Johnson with the rebound, passing it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie down to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas steps back, drives back forward, passes out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie back to Thomas. They double Thomas. They pass it down to Cameron Johnson. Johnson misses the layup. Good defense from Grant Williams. but he manages to grab the offensive rebound. Claxton hits the layup through the contact and gets fouled by Derek Lively. Claxton's first free throw is up, and that one is good. Oh yeah, he made the shot. Only one free throw. Brooklyn up above 100 points now with 102. Kyrie with the ball. Kyrie passes it over to Luka. Luka in the post. They double him. Grant Williams was wide open on the other side, but no one finds him. Tim Hardaway Jr. screen set by Lively. Hardaway misses the three-pointer. Rebound by Claxton. Over halfway through the fourth quarter now. 16-point lead for Dallas is looking pretty safe. Screen set here by Bridges. Dinwiddie with the ball. Good job sticking with their man. Tim Hardaway Jr. getting posted up. They double. Johnson at the top of the key for three. Misses. Hardaway Jr. with the rebound. Hardaway passing it over to Doncic. Doncic passes behind the back to Lively. Phenomenal pass there. Lively with the dunk. 120 to 102 now. Dinwiddie with the ball here for Brooklyn. Guarded by Luka. Dinwiddie dribbles right, passes to Cam Thomas. They double Cam Thomas. Pass over to Cam Johnson. Pass back to Cam Thomas. Thomas over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie back to Thomas. The double in Thomas. But Mikal Bridges, once again, the man left wide open for three, and he hits the three-pointer. That is 5 assists now for Cam Thomas. Most of them feel like they've come off him being doubled, finding the open man. Kyrie with the ball. Passes over to Grant Williams. Williams back to Kyrie. Kyrie over to Luka. Luka sizing up Dinwiddie. Drives forward. Is able to drive past him. Step back. Mid-range shot is good. 122 to 105 now. Dinwiddie going to bring the ball down court here for Brooklyn. Passes over to Mikal Bridges. They're doubling Bridges now. Passes over to Cam Johnson. Johnson over to Bridges. They're doubling Bridges, but Cam Johnson standing right next to him, so that was no problem. 2, 1. Dinwiddie just has to chug up the shot, and he misses that one. But Claxton with the offensive rebound gets blocked by Lively. Lively with a few blocks in this game. I think that's 2 or 3 for him now. Not at all related to what's happening in the game right now, but I'm trying to think. I don't remember Grant Williams scoring any points this game. That's gonna be curious for me checking the box score at the end. Dinwiddie pulls for 3, and he makes that one, despite actually a good contest from Luka. Luka Doncic bringing the ball down court here. Screen set by Lively. Luka drives right. Luka passes to Lively, who passes out to Grant Williams. Williams hands it off to Luka. To Hardaway, left open in the corner. Misses that one. Good closeout by Mikal Bridges. Bridges hands it to Cam Thomas. Thomas back to Bridges. Bridges misses the layup, but grabs the miss. Passes out to Cam Thomas. Double on Thomas now. Back to Mikal Bridges. And Bridges hits this layup as Grant Williams was stuck behind him. Down to a 12-point lead now for Mavericks. 3 minutes remain here in the game. Luka with the ball. Luka passes back to Derek Lively, who almost steps back court. Lively over to Luka. Luka slings it over to Grant Williams. Corner 3. He hits that one. Now I know Grant Williams has made a shot for sure. Luka Doncic guarding here. Pass over to Cam Johnson. Guarded by Grant Williams. Blocked by Lively. Lively with yet another block. Luka with the ball here. Goes up for the layup, and that one is good. 127 to 110 lead now. 38 points in the game for Luka. Luka's one basket away from having both him and Kyrie with having 40 points. Pass over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway. Good contest there. Grant Williams with the rebound. Kyrie going to bring the ball down court for the Mavericks. Kyrie drives past Cam Thomas. Goes for the layup. Misses the layup, but gets fouled. That's the 4th foul on Cam Thomas now. Kyrie, first free throw is up, and that one is good. 46 points on the game. Kyrie getting MVP chance here. hits both free throws, 47 points. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball now for Brooklyn, guarded by Luka. Screen set here by Bridges. Luka goes over the screen, pass over to Bridges. And another block for Derek Lively. I think he might be up to 5 blocks this game. Passing over to Kyrie. Kyrie hands it over to Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway, spin, jump shot is no good. Lively does not grab the offensive rebound. Claxton grabs it as it goes off of Lively's hands. Dinwiddie with the ball here. Dinwiddie hits the close jump shot, manages to lose Luka. But it's still a 17-point game here. Only a minute and 18 left. Luka drives. They're doubling Luka. They're doubling off of Grant Williams here. Will he find him? Pass over to Grant on the wing. Grant Williams hits that three-pointer. Went from me not knowing if Grant Williams had even attempted a shot to him hitting 2 threes here within the last couple minutes. 1 minute left in the game now. Cam Thomas with the ball here. Good steal from Kyrie. The Mavericks continuing to rack up steals this game. Haven't gotten as many second half as they did first half, but still quite a few. Pass over to Grant Williams. Williams passes it to Kyrie, wide open in the corner. Kyrie hits that one. I believe that is now 50 points on the game for Kyrie. Dinwiddie with the ball here. Passing over to Cam Thomas. They're doubling Cam Thomas. Pass over to Claxton. Claxton over to wide open Cam Johnson in the corner. Johnson hits that one. Down to a 20-point lead, but with 28 seconds left. This game is as good as over. This should be the second to last possession of the game. Luka drives, hits the layup, and gets fouled. Brooklyn putting in the end of the bench. Dennis Smith Jr., Lonnie Walker, Dorian Finney-Smith, Ben Simmons. I guess that's not the end of the bench. I guess that's just their bench. Luka hits that free throw. 3-point play. 20 seconds left. Dennis Smith Jr. probably just going to dribble out the clock here. Oh, they're setting screens. They're actually running a play. They missed the alley-oop. That one is grabbed by Grant Williams. Luka bringing the ball down court. Going to dribble out the last few seconds of this game. 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over. 23-point win. 138-115. Both Luka and Kyrie putting on absolute shows in this game. Kyrie should win player of the game for the second straight game this season. Let's take a look. Player of the game is in fact Kyrie Irving. Take a look at the box score and the team comparison here. Kyrie Irving follows up his record-setting 67-point game with a very efficient 50 points on 20 for 30 shooting, 6 for 13 from 3. Luka Doncic, 1 assist shy of a triple-double, 41, 13, and 9 on 14 for 30, 5 for 16 from 3. Not very efficient from 3, overall fairly efficient. Then a huge drop-off, 30-point drop-off to Derrick Jones Jr.'s 11 points. He also had 3 steals. Grant Williams did in fact only attempt 1 shot prior to those last couple threes. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Hit both of his threes. Lively, 6 points, 5 rebounds, but most impressively, 5 blocks and 2 steals. Dante Exum, only 9 minutes. Dante Exum, 5 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists. Dante Exum, really impressive. Tim Hardaway Jr. only took 4 shots, only hit 1 of them. 4, 2, 2, and a steal. Dwight Powell put up 4, 4, and 4. Very good from him. Seth Curry, 1 for 2 shooting. 4 points, 2 assists. He had a positive plus-minus of +3. Felt like in only 6 minutes, it felt like he was giving up so many points to Cam Thomas. Kleba, 3, 3, 3, and a steal. Olivier Maxence Prosper hit a 3-pointer. Josh Green didn't attempt any shots, but was playing good defense. And Jaden Hardy went 0 for 1, and wasn't a defensive liability, which is impressive. Over on their end, 26 points, 6 assists for Cam Thomas, 26, 3, and 2 for Mikal Bridges. Claxton, 15 points, but 24 rebounds, including 6 offensive rebounds, and he got 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Dinwiddie, 14 points, 10 assists, double-double. Lonnie Walker put up 11 points, 3 for 5 from 3. Cam Johnson, 7, 4, and 4. Only had 1 3, which is surprising because he was left open quite a bit. Ben Simmons, 6 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Missed 4 shots, though. Dorian Finney-Smith, 5, 1, and 2. Perfect 2 for 2 from the field. Royce O'Neal hit a 3-pointer and got 2 rebounds in only 3 minutes. Dennis Smith Jr. turned the ball over 3 times in 8 minutes. And Derek Whitehead barely got to touch the floor. He went 0 for 1. We look at the team comparisons here. Both teams shot really well from the field, 58% to 52%. From three-pointer, 46 to 47%. Mavericks put up more threes, though. And free throw, 86 to 85, so the shooting splits were very close. The Mavericks ended up making 4 more threes and 7 more free throws, though. And made 2 more points in the paint. Second chance points, they blew us out in second chance points, 21 to 9. Bench points, 27 to 23. Both benches put on pretty decent showings. They out offensive rebounded us 14 to 6, hence all the second chance points. We had 10 steals, 5 blocks as a team. They had 2 steals and 5 blocks. The big difference of the game really was the turnovers. 16 turnovers for the Nets compared to just 2 for the Mavericks. 13 team fouls to 8 for the in Mavericks' favor. Brooklyn's biggest lead was 5 points. Dallas's biggest lead was 23, which was ended up being the final score. Yeah, the final gap, I guess, in the score. Big win, 2-0 start to the season for Dallas. Next game is versus the Memphis Grizzlies. John Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Steven Adams. This is going to be a real test for this team. This is definitely the best team we've faced so far. This is the contending team. And I believe the Grizzlies are 2-0. The Grizzlies are 3-0, we're 2-0, so 2 undefeated teams. One team will have to have their first loss in the next episode.